everybody, welcome to another episode of Last Minute Rundown. I'm Deviant Dario.
I'm Infinite One.
I'm Xin0555.
And we're going to be talking about the craziness and unrealness of what the hell, of freaking Archie Sonic.
Archie Sonic.
What the
You mean the one and only true canon of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Sir.
Good. You would know better than us.
Yes, please enlighten us on the craziness, because I read just very few things and I'm already concerned. First of all, this freak is already capable of... He's faster than a black hole's gravitational pull, where he can just run around it at the same time and almost cause it to implode. What?
Okay. He didn't technically do that.
Okay.
He said he could do that, and then his science friends were like, "Yeah, no, we could do that."
just not. It's like, yeah, he can do that.
Yeah,
He's done it. He's done it like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, no, he's like, I saw him on track once. He could do it.
Oh my god. I never thought this was even possible. Like, originally, I never even heard of the Archie Sonic. I always thought it was just the usual Sonic from the video games that most people follow. And then we got this whole monstrosity that's a whole other level of its own.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, Shin.
Yeah,
Is this
no.
is this the Sonic that played strip poker, or is that the cartoon Sonic?
That was the cartoon Sonic.
Ah,
That was Sonic Unleashed, or Sonic Underground Sonic.
I was hoping it was this one.
Yeah. No, like, a lot of people, like, know Sonic the Hedgehog, but they don't know there's, like, different versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. There's, like, a million of them. So there's, like, classic and modern from the video games. There's the American cartoon shows, the Japanese ones, and then, like, the American comics, which is the Archie comics. And that's pretty much the definitive version of Sonic. That's, like, the strongest, best version of Sonic out there.
You can definitely tell, because this was like what, during the 80s? This was like late mid 80s this comic came out, or was it a little later?
No, it was like 90s.
Okay, it was 90s. I was gonna say, because it has that feel of the 80s type of ridiculousness you would see in most superheroes in that time. At least that's what the vibe I got from like if I had to compare his ridiculous feats to someone, it'd definitely be like She-Ra or He-Man's. Like, they got some just out of nowhere ridiculous stuff that I didn't know how else to compare it to. Like, She-Ra could just... We talked about it in another one where I think she just grabbed another planet or whatever and just pulled it. It was something ridiculous. It wasn't a sun.
Yeah.
It was something stupid. And without any without, just on space, she's on air and she's able to freaking pull it. And like, that's not right. What's going on? And then you got freaking Archie Sonic that can do even crazier shit.
Yeah, no, he's pretty broken.
I know I keep on repeating myself. It's just I still haven't got over the fact that I had no idea this character existed. But yeah, my God, I had no idea how many more different versions of Sonic there were. I'm definitely open to see what else there is out there. I'm so used to just, like I said, I'm used to the video games and the new movie that we're looking for. Well, the hopefully new sequel that we'll be looking forward to.
It's getting one. They're already working on it.
I know.
Yeah.
That movie did
great.
better than anyone expected. You know what? I could pick a few others I'd rather see do better, but you know what? I'm happy for that community. They needed to win.
It might be the best movie this year because it came out right before coronavirus hit.
True.
Yeah, I know.
So it might. Bill and Ted might beat it out, but I'm pretty sure the Sonic movie is going to be the highest selling movie this year.
Well, actually, because of that, what you just said, because there were a few movies that really came out to compete with, it's a possibility that because of a short list, it might be nominated for best comedy or one in that area. I forget. It's something ridiculous.
See, that right there is proof that there's a god.
Only if they win. Only if they win.
Well, yeah.
Only if they win.
Proof. It's like, I want to make sure this movie fails. I know. Let me fuck up the world so they can focus on that. I mean, it worked.
And I couldn't ask for anything else.
God said
right.
Sonic must win, so he made another plague. Think about that.
Exactly.
God caused another plague for the furries to win.
Exactly.
What?
How are you not getting this?
All right.
Yeah, I'm still a little broken right now. I just broke myself in that realization.
Now that we know the Jesus ifs, I can't take this seriously right now.
It's impossible to.
So let's see here. The Chaos Force is the embodiment of all chaos energy in the world. Which someone, I forget who it was, likened it to the Force in Star Wars because it exists in all living entities.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of like basically everything in like Sonic, like all like the super stuff in Sonic, like the Special Zone,
Yeah,
Power Rings, all that's like chaos energy, and the Chaos Emeralds, there's 7 of them.
yes.
They basically are like not like a Dragon Ball, but kind of, since there's like 7, and when you gather all of them, Sonic can go Supersonic.
Yeah,
but
I keep forgetting they basically took from Dragon Ball a little bit, even to the point where I actually had to look up which one was first, Super Saiyan or Supersonic.
I remember that.
Super Saiyan was first by like a month or something.
We had that discussion when we used to work at the other place.
Oh god, this was a long time ago. That's definitely something we got to bring up for another video.
Yeah. So,
well, like from what I heard about that, ironically enough, they got the idea for Supersonic by like screwing up like Sonic's palette, making Sonic 2, and they made him gold. And then like Dragon Ball Z happened, and they were like, "Okay, this is perfect."
Well, with Dragon Ball Z, like I know this for a fact from an interview with Akira Toriyama. One of the reasons why they also came up with the Super Saiyan thing because they were getting tired of filling in Goku's hair the whole time. So it's literally just
brilliant.
an outline. So I thought maybe Sonic had some similar thing going there, like had their own kind of cheat.
Yeah, no, I love Toriyama. He's so funny.
Oh, no,
so
he
Sonic
all the best shit too. You think about it.
Sonic earned a link to the Chaos Force in issue number 35 when he collected 1 billion power rings.
Yes, he did. And then he became an embodiment of chaos, and that's how he got his like green eyes and longer spikes and his modern Sonic Adventure design.
So if you hit him, does he lose all of that?
No, not in the basically, Sonic absorbed. Basically, what happened is Sonic absorbed so many power rings. He got the ability to turn into Supersonic, and it did like crazy boost to his like stats. So he's like super high endurance, super. I don't think it made him faster. They might have. But, like, so yeah, he's a super endurance, super stamina. Yeah, just from the power rings.
Okay. This sounds like experience points for him, and understandably, he's pretty much, he collected, how many did you say again? It was a ridiculous
1 billion. Apparently, he has an internal shield after that. Which
yes.
I don't know how true this statement is. I have to go back. It won't let him die. I don't know how true that is.
So
but he can't
have to outrun Death. Death can't even do anything.
He can't be possessed because it's free will, which is seen in the special issue of Sonic and Knuckles Mecha Aladdin special, where Sonic morphed into Metal Sonic but kept his personality.
Yeah.
I mean, he is in love with himself that much. It's understandable.
Yeah, it was a weird thing where because a big problem in the original, like, Archie is Robotnik had a machine that turned people into robots.
Yeah.
So they made a chip that you'd have it on you when you got roboticized, but it allows you to keep your like personality and thoughts. Sonic didn't have that, but apparently since he absorbed so many power rings,
it
prevented him from losing his personality. And then he fights... Yeah, then he fights Knuckles, who had the chip, he roboticizes himself, and they both fight. And I think in that fight, it causes a nuclear explosion.
Which he survived.
Oh god. I thought I heard that you can actually reverse the freaking robotification very easily with like some form of, what was it? Like they just threw like just salt water or just the salt at him. It was something random. Like you throw salt, they turn back into normal. Like what?
No, it because
I don't know. It referenced
it's
to a
weird
certain part of the comic that I don't know if they kept with it or something, but it was just something random.
Yeah, no, it's weird because some characters like Bunny, she got roboticized and they can't like fix her back, so she keeps like her robot parts. But some of them, I think it was when like Eggman used like cheaper parts to roboticize people, and they could like undo it easier that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a weird like vague technical thing.
All right. Let's Sonic tapped into the Master Emerald's power and became Supersonic.
Yes, he did that one time. Usually he uses all 7 Chaos Emeralds, but he can just use the Master Emerald to turn Supersonic. And I think like a big plus that like people don't talk about really with Supersonic, and I think this is like the biggest like thing advantage Supersonic has is you can fight Sonic and like basically beat him down to like just before he dies, and then when he turns super, he gets completely healed. And he's in his super basically. And then he's in his super state, and then after he reverts back
he's fine.
Into normal Sonic, he's 100%. So if you were to fight Sonic, you'd have to beat him up, he goes super.
You have to beat him out of super.
Yeah, beat him out of super, and
then
and then beat him again.
It's like the LR fusions in Dokkan.
Yeah.
Oh God, shut up.
Basically, like when you're down to a certain amount of health, you just transform to your better form and max health. Just because.
There you go.
So, also, fate manipulation apparently.
What the hell does that mean?
Prevents death and turns events around. So basically, plot armor, or the anime rule of friendship, and then, like when you're losing, you mention the word friendship, and then you automatically win.
Well, he only did that.
Friendship.
No.
He only did that once.
Yes, but it's enough to mention because they can pull it out of their ass.
Well, like the reason they did that is because
sorry, continue.
they needed to retcon half of like the series because one of the writers, like Ken Penders, sued Archie. So a part of that lawsuit is like they needed to retcon everything and get all of Ken Penders' characters out of the series. So so Sonic had to rewrite the timeline to make sure they're not there.
Oh, so
that's fun.
So like DC's Infinity Crisis.
Yeah, basically.
So is he the Anti-Monitor? What's going on?
I think I have that written down here somewhere.
Oh my god.
So
I'm just being asked, is he omnipotent?
I guess. Well, like after he did that, everybody had like 2 sets of memories. So they have like their normal timeline and then like this new timeline that like Sonic made.
Are there any new characters that probably weren't alive in the other?
No, not really.
I was gonna say, I can imagine.
Like literally, they just got rid of Ken Penders' characters, and like everything was pretty much similar.
All right.
Yeah, it was literally just a big rewrite.
Okay.
At least smart about it in a technical sense, but
yeah,
if it worked for DC, it worked for them too.
I'm just gonna rattle a few things off real quick. Mammoth Mogul said that there's a higher force allowing Sonic to always win.
That's probably true. A Mammoth Mogul's like kind of like a weird, like magic mystical type guy.
So that's why he would know, because I think I was reading somewhere.
Really, yeah,
he spent centuries studying like the ancients' magic and such. and
Yeah.
he fought Sonic enough times to be like, this hedgehog has gods on his side or something.
He was able to like look at like break the fourth wall and look at like, oh, this series is called Sonic. We probably can't win.
I think I found the event you were talking about where he basically had to screw with reality so they could rewrite all the other guys' old stuff out. Was the Genesis wave?
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, maybe that's what I meant by pre and post Genesis when I was looking it up before.
Mm.
Oh, gotcha.
So their Genesis wave is basically their Christ.
This is on Infinite Earth.
Yeah, they're Infinite Christ.
In issue 175, he ran across a continent in seconds.
That was he's fighting Eggman, and Eggman built a specific suit of armor to counter everything Sonic can do. So there's a part where like he's beating Sonic down, and then Eggman says like, "Oh, you reached your limit, Hedgehog," and then Sonic like gets up and he's like, "All right," and then he dashes across a continent, and then like at the end of the continent, he's in like a runner's position, like running his feet off. He's like, "I'll show you my limit," and then he ran back in like 5 seconds.
Oh wow!
So like, it was over like Mach 15 or something.
Yeah, it says Mach. I think it was Mach 17.
Yeah, no, it's like some ridiculous speed. But one of Sonic's like biggest speed feats is in one of the earlier issues. But he moved so fast, he was able to like grab water out of a pond, and then before it could displace and like flow out of his hand, he basically grabbed a water ball and threw it at a robot.
Oh,
and
wow.
like the caption was like he did it at like a picosecond. It's like it's like 1/1,000,000th of a second or something. Like some ridiculous time.
Actually, I did hear that before. I heard it's like, what was it? I forget what. I think the Flash, the original Flash, can go at the. I forget what it was. Like I forget what the most ridiculous speed it was in comparison. But what Sonic what just did was 2 decibels away from that speed.
Yeah, and this is like a base form Sonic. There's no like enhancements or chaos energy or.
It's just regular Archie Sonic.
Yeah, he just did it.
My God, this Sonic is like comparable to freaking Superman. If we're going this far.
Let's talk about the Night of 1,000 Sonics real quick.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Sonic ventured across 1,000 multiverse in a day.
Yeah, using
on the Cosmic Highway.
Highway.
Which is 148,000 light years long.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And he did it in a day.
Yeah.
So he was going faster than the speed of light.
All this within 24 hours.
Yeah.
He can take 1,000,000 light years into a zone the size of a universe. I didn't understand what that meant.
Okay, he got hit 1,000,000. Like someone hit him, and he traveled 1,000,000 light years.
Okay.
And he was able to tank like.
Oh, can take. Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
To cause that would have to be ridiculous, just to force him to go at that speed. I mean, I can understand he can probably do it himself, but what? I really want to know what hit him to do that.
I'm sure it's in an issue. It's in the issue Night of 1,000 Sonics. I gotta look at it.
Now that's one of the earlier like comic-y, like really like jokey issues because they have like a Terminator Sonic, and so
that's right.
Again, it's like before they started getting like serious with their storylines. So there's a lot of feats in like early Sonic that are just ridiculous.
All right, he can also turn.
Really quick. I'm sorry, really quick.
Go ahead.
His birth name is not. He's not just Sonic the Hedgehog. His birth name is Maurice Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not know that.
That was in the Sonic Bible.
Sonic Bible.
Which is a real thing.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a real thing. You probably have a copy of it right next to your bedstand. Knowing you.
I don't, but I should.
I'm gonna get it for you for Christmas.
I would enjoy that gift. But if you ever have time, look at Cybershell's reading of the Sonic Bible. It's mwah.
We should have Blue read that. Even we should have Blue read that.
Oh god, definitely.
He can phase through solid objects by vibrating molecules, like the Flash.
I was gonna say, Flash does that.
Yeah, he only did that once, but he can do it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. If he did it, he can do it.
Yeah.
He completely stopped time.
No, he outran it. He just outran it. In order to stop a time beam, it was called. I don't even know how that works. It's a beam that can travel through time, and he outran it just to be able to prevent it from hitting its target.
Yeah. Well, it created like a time loop where I think they kept repeating the same day over and over again.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, so Sonic had to outrun the time beam.
That was outrunning himself. That was outrunning the same time beam. That was probably outrunning him. That was probably outrunning his son. That was outrunning his mother. And then man.
Alright, he's broken. Is Ultrasonic in the Archie comics? Or is that...
He is, but it's a weird, one-off power where he uses the Ultra Emeralds. So I don't think they're going to use it in the Death Battle, but he did, and it's supposedly stronger than Supersonic.
Because I was looking at it, and it's like he has to learn all the elemental forms like Polar, Solar, and Eco to even achieve Ultrasonic. I don't know if that was...
Yeah, and I think he has to be in a certain suit as well.
Probably.
I was going to say...
He can manipulate all matter on a subatomic level.
What?
That's what I read. Yep.
Are we talking about Sonic still? I'm still...
Yes!
I'm having a hard
time. Wait. I like this one. I like this one the most. He erased an entire timeline.
He did.
What the
That's probably talking about the Genesis, but still. He erased a timeline.
And also, this isn't a Sonic feat, but they have a character called Evil Sonic or Scourge the Hedgehog. Who is Sonic the Hedgehog, identical to Sonic the Hedgehog. The only difference is he's from a parallel dimension where all the good guys are evil, all the bad guys are good.
Okay, it's like a mirror dimension kind of thing.
Yeah, so he's an evil Sonic. And Scourge used the Master Emerald to give himself a boost and turn himself green. And then he went back to his dimension, and he completely took over his world. His entire universe. By himself. So he beat all the characters, and they're all the same, they're just personalities are different.
Yeah.
So same strength, same everything, and he was able to do that. So Sonic potentially can take over his universe.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
He was bored enough, Jesus.
God forbid. Well, that's all I have.
That's
all I have, unless...
What is his personality comparison to the other ones? Is it any different, or is he still just as cocky, right?
He's definitely more cocky in the Archie comic, but he has a lot more character development. He's the best way to describe his character is he'd save you. No matter who you are, he'd come to the rescue, but he'd make sure you knew how great he looked doing it.
Oh, yeah. Flashing motherfucker, got it.
So he's a good guy, and his heart's in the right place most of the time.
But he's not gonna let you forget who saved you.
Yeah,
he's got a flex.
Yeah,
He's just he's the Spider-Man. He's the Spider-Man from Family Guy. Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
I was just gonna say that actually.
And no, the only other feat I remember was when Sonic went super and he fought Hyper Knuckles, and they fought in a zone, and the fight between them completely destroyed it. And the way they explain zones are zones is as big as a universe, so their just physical fight destroyed a universe.
All right.
So
Universe Buster.
Pretty much.
Is it implied to be their own universe, or are they just saying they're compared as another universe?
It's compared. They said it was compared to size wise.
All right. Probably like
So
like in Dragon Ball, the Room of Spirit and Time kind of thing, like how that.
yeah, kind of.
Okay. Oh.
Hyperbonic
So
Rhyme
he's as strong
Chamber.
as Vegeta, because Vegeta basically destroyed that universe from the inside out, and then left the time chamber and pissed off Mr. Popo no times.
Yeah.
Don't break Popo stuff. Don't break Popo
Don't.
stuff.
Don't break Popo stuff.
Rule 1 of Popo's training.
Sixth rule of Popo's
six,
training.
Six, that's right. What was it for? Oh yeah, how did I forget? Ugh, I gotta watch that again. All right.
Good.
I mean, unless there's anything else to really add on this guy. This guy's basically a universe breaker.
Yeah, no, Archie Sonic's extremely powerful. He's broken.
I am
For no
curious,
reason.
from what you explained before, how post-Genesis is basically them just rewriting all of the one author's stuff and just making it compared to the original Sonic.
Mm.
I'm curious if they're gonna, from what I understand, he basically did get weaker because it doesn't say he keeps his that ultrasonic form. He can only go as far as supersonic and post-Genesis.
Yeah, like ultrasonic was more of like a situational thing.
Oh my God! Wait.
Like,
So he did Ultra Instinct first.
maybe.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, supersonic, he's invincible, so like he can't actually get hurt in supersonic.
Yes.
It's like at a 1,000 million times multiplier on his like base like stats. And also he can like teleport and create like super bubbles. So theoretically, like supersonic could just catch you in a bubble and then teleport you into the sun. So like I mean, he hasn't done that, but he has all those
But
abilities.
theoretically, he can.
Theoretically, he
if
could.
he had the right pun ready. He's like, hey, you look a little cold. Why didn't you heat up?
Yep.
It'll be just as lame. I know. I didn't bother to go that far because I know who picked one's just as lame.
You know, it just so like supersonic is even like more broken than like normal Sonic. But yeah, I think like Sonic's main strengths are his speed, obviously.
Yeah.
He like never runs out of stamina. Like the only time he slows down is because he's like hurt or like stressed out or like emotionally. He's never like physically tired.
Basically, I mean, hell, if anything, he's literally an adrenaline junkie. That's just
Yeah, pretty much.
And he is his own fuel, and he always finds a way to keep it going.
So we should give him more cocaine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
$1 billion.
Just
Billion
imagine.
cocaine.
I mean,
Just imagine Sonic on cocaine.
I'm sure he's tried each universe's version of it because he's been
Yeah.
involved within a day. That explains a lot, actually, how he pulled it off in one day. We solved it, everyone. He was on cocaine. That's how I was able to visit so many universes in one day.
Not only did he visit the universes, he found the version of himself in it and then told him, like, hey, we gotta do something.
Of course he did. It's like, Jimmy, let's have fun. Yes, I agree.
I can imagine all of
No
them were just like,
questions.
Sonic shows up and they're like, I'm in.
It's like, oh hey, you're me.
No,
Let's go.
it's that Rick and Morty meme. You son of a bitch. I'm
Bitch,
I'm in.
1,000 times.
Oh god. All right, let's actually one other thing. I was checking under his feats with pre-Genesis and just in his base form. He hits hard. He actually can still strike at a multiversal level, and that's without even getting any of the super boosts or ultra boosts.
Yeah. Like, again, a lot of that stuff is in, like, early issues where, like, again, Tails is like french fries. So, like, a lot of it's, like, jokey, but, like, if you take that, like, feat he did, it's just, like, yeah, he could destroy a universe with, like, a punch.
Wow.
It's, like, ridiculous stuff.
I don't even know what to add anymore to this. This guy is. You know, forget Darkseid is. Archie Sonic is. My God,
I would
probably he can actually probably be capable of visiting Darkseid's actual dimension. If anyone actually remembers how that death battle worked, he probably could figure that out. He could do what Thanos couldn't.
If you wanted to, probably.
Oh.
Sonic actually stopped Thanos.
Sonic
teamed up with Spawn.
That's true.
What?
Yeah.
I need to look that up later.
And now that's all you're going to be focused on tonight, is finding that.
I can't even work on Flash now because of that. I'm going to be fixated on that. I'm sorry, we have to cancel the Flash video later. Sorry. We're going to do Spawn instead for no reason. Thank you.
We're just going to cover Spawn for no reason.
Yeah. Our next guest... No. Oh crap! I forgot his name. What was his name? Oh my god! I feel stupid.
Wally West.
No.
What?
I was gonna make another joke. I was gonna whoever voiced Spawn. I forgot his freaking name. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. Joke on. All right. Unless there's really anything else to add, I think that's really it. This guy is basically stronger than Superman at this point.
He's up there.
Oh my god.
Very, very, very unnecessarily strong character.
Yep, he's gonna give Wally West a run for his money.
All right.
You can just leave.
I know, right? I mean, granted, who knows who's gonna outrun who, if anyone's gonna need to outrun anyone, but either way, we're gonna see what Wally West can bring to the field, if about anything. Yeah, right now, speed is not even gonna be an issue. Hopefully he can bring up some tricks from being in the Speed Force for so long. Either way, we're definitely gonna end this for now, and I'd like to thank everyone for listening, and I'd like to thank our guest for coming today. Seriously, this was great.
Thanks for having me.
You have filled us in on a lot of ridiculousness. I have been enlightened by what is Archie freaking Sonic. Wow.
If you ever need me to talk about Archie Sonic, I will be there.
With bells on.
I'll keep that in mind. Alright, so thank you again for coming. I'm Deviant Dario.
I'm Infinite One.
I'm Xin0555.
And Archie Sonic is. Bye.
Bye.
Later.